Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another World of Warcraft video. In this video we're going to be doing a Battleground explain, so I'm pretty much going to be explaining my gameplay in a Battleground as a balanced Druid. So, going over talents, these are just the ones I take. I'll go over talents that I take and the talents that are optional to take over my talents, and then, I mean, if you want to take the talents I don't talk about, then feel free to, but I'd probably not advise it. Anyway, Warrior Valoon is what I take. You can take Nature's Balance. Any of these are viable. I don't really use Tiger Dash that much, however, but it does work really well against people who, I guess, don't have slows. Renewal is kind of what I take in Battlegrounds. Wild Charge is for Arena. For this row, either Restoration or Guardian. I'll switch to Restoration for this Battleground just because I'm bored and I want to. Mighty Bash for the stun. You can take Mass Entanglement for the root. Typhoon for this Battleground specifically to knock people off the edge. However, it doesn't knock people away at a very good angle, or it's not very powerful compared to, say, Angelic Light or whatever. The knockback from Priest. For the 75 row, any of these are viable. Again, the two of the more viable options are Star-Lord and Incarnation. In my opinion, however, Soul of the Forest can be taken. I don't know. I feel like this row's really anything can be taken, in my opinion, but I know for Arena specifically, Incarnation. And then for Battlegrounds, I mean, I'd say take any of them, but that's up to you. For this row, Twin Moons is, in my opinion, the best because it applies your Moonfire to 2 targets that are nearby, and it's just less dots you have to put up, and your dots are kind of like, you're pretty big on damage, so either take that or Stellar Flare, but, you know, most of the time I'd take Twin Moons in, like, almost every circumstance. Yep, whatever. For this row, Shooting Stars, any of them can work. Shooting Stars if you're getting focused a lot. New Moon if you can free cast, and Fury Valoon if you just really want to. For Honor Talent, I take Moonkinor because it increases your crit chance. Thorns because it does damage to melee attackers and slows them. And then Fairy Swarm for the disarm. Cyclone is taken almost every time in Arena as well with Celestial Guardian, which just heals you and decreases the damage you take in bear form. So we can finally go over gameplay. And I can finally not get knocked at edges. Oh my god. I'm kind of still recovering from the 24-hour stream. I ended up being awake for, I think, like 36 hours or around that, which probably wasn't super good for me, but I mean, I slept for 12 hours, so pretty recovered at this point, I'd say, but, anyway, going on, whoever's closest, gonna try to get not knocked off the edge, because that'd be awesome. I'm gonna use Full Moon on anyone, really. I should probably just try and focus the Priest back there. And again, just throw dots up. I like using my 3 stacks of whatever instant cast Lunar Strikes whenever I have 3 empowerments of Lunar Strike through my Star Surges. At least that's what I go for most of the time. You do want to use your 3 Warriors of Loon pretty much immediately so the cooldown can recharge. Lunar Strike does do a little bit more damage than Wrath, however, most of the time I find myself using Lunar Strikes before Wrath and I don't know, I don't know for what reason, other than, I guess, habit. And, yeah, well, we'll go to Mage Tower, it looks like. And again, the main gameplay behind Balanced Druid is throw your dots up and then focus the person down with your single target abilities. Most of the time you want to focus healers just because you can, I don't know. And then if this guy decides to focus me, or if any melee decides to focus you as a Balanced Druid, for the most part you're fine. I mean, you have decently high armor compared to other casters, so that comes in great handy. Especially with warriors and rogues and stuff like that, or people who don't hit 4 a lot, but hit a lot of consecutive hits. So like a Fury Warrior, or, you know, just really any melee, actually. So, other than that, you know, just focus whoever's closest to you. Ideally, since you're a ranged caster, you want to hit the people that are farthest away, because the melee are going to have to travel to the person. And, yeah, I don't really know. Oh, artifact traits. I don't even care about artifact traits. I have this level 385 heroic helmet from the tree guy in Darkshore. That's pretty nice for druids because it applies a dot. Some shitty thing. This is like the one good one from what I've been told, because it just buffs Star Surge damage, and it gives you Celestial Alignment, which is a cooldown, which increases your haste and increases the damage of your spells. For cooldowns as well, you want to be using whatever racials you have, a PvP trinket, or any trinket that you have in general that grants you automatic intellect or one of your primary stats. Celestial Alignment, Trinket, Celestial Alignment, and then Racials. And then you should be good. I mean, you should be able to kill someone with pretty high hitting Star Surges, which, with the right cooldowns or buffs, can hit for 20,000 non-crits and about 40,000 crits. So that's something to keep in mind whenever you are playing Balanced Druid. You'll see there 20,000 crits, 20,000 non-crits on a lot of my abilities, and I don't even have cooldowns up. So that's what I mean when I say, you know, Balanced Druids can just hit really hard instantly, and then that's already added on top of your damage over time effects, which are really effective at just burning people down over time. Also very effective at kind of countering heal over time effects. But yeah, another thing about Boomkins as well is that you can just stay at range the whole time. We'll use cooldowns here just to kind of show the capabilities of balance and the damage that it can do. We'll go on the healer, actually. And I want to get a full moon off here with my trinket, but I don't think I will. Still hits for 30,000, so I got two 30,000s there with my Star Surges and my full moon. You'll see there I had 3 stacks of Lunar Strike. I used my Solar Wraps first, and then I used my Warrior Balloon procs while I was on the move so I could cast those while moving. Like right here, if I had Warrior Balloon, it would be really nice, because then I could just use it and cast Lunar Strike while I'm moving towards the target. That's another circumstance where Warrior Balloon comes in pretty good handy. And that's also the reason why Warrior Balloon's so good as well is because as a Boomkin, whenever you're hit by, I think it's whenever you're hit by melee attacks or whenever you're crit by melee attacks, you have a chance to, yeah, while in this form, single target attacks against you have a 15% chance to make your next Lunar Strike instant cast. So you're not only relying on your Boomkin form for instant cast Lunar Strikes, you can just use Warrior Balloon, which it smooths out the spec a little bit, especially if you have a lot of Lunar Strike stacks. And I've realized whenever I don't use Warrior Balloon, I just have tons and tons and tons of Lunar Strike empowerments, and I just never use because I don't have the, I guess, cast time to use them all. But yeah. So, in an instance like this, where there's just a lot of people kind of grouped up very heavily, I'd probably want to use Starfall. I don't see a healer necessarily, unless it's that guy. No, that's a Boomy. So it's this is the healer. You can just tell if it's a Boomy or if it's a healer by if they have empowerments, or if they're in, obviously, Boomkin form, because, you know, Boomkins need to be in Boomkin form. Should have used Bark Skin a lot earlier. Oh, hey, I forgot I'm not using the talents I thought I was. I thought I was still in Guardian Affinity so I could just bear form and run away, but... Is there a healer over here? There is. We're gonna cat stealth by all these guys. Hopefully I don't get knocked off the edge. That would be great. You bastard. So since this melee's on me, I'm just gonna Thorns myself. I'm gonna use Bark Skin after the Thorns. We'll use it right now. Good thing I did, because the rogue went on me. And I'm pretty dead here. I mean, I don't think there's really anything I can do. I came here hoping that I might get heals, but looks like that was false. Disarm that guy. I disarmed the rogue, but maybe I'll live? No. Oh, dang. He tried healing me. Let's have one last brawl. Where's the guy that killed me earlier? There he is. I know who I'm focusing. That's a good stun. Okay, cooldowns. Hopefully just get a full moon off before the Battleground ends. Damn, that sucks. Anyway, cooldowns. Just remember it's your Racial, Trinket, Celestial Alignment. Star Surge whenever you can, or whenever you have the Astral Power. Use your spells that are empowered by your Star Surge or Clips or whatever it's called these days. And just remember to dot people. And remember you're a hybrid and you can travel form around. And use a lot of mobility and a lot of defensives compared to other classes. So if you guys liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing, and I'll see you guys some other time.